Hey, Teen Spirit. Happy Sunday. It's your bae, best auntie ever, TT Chris. And let me just go ahead and get us started with walking in purpose on purpose. I was at church and I heard the Holy Spirit speak to me directly, and he said, because you chose God. Those words resonated with me so strongly. Because I remember I was choosing other things. But for you all right now, let me tell y'all something. Teen Spirit, for those who listening, because you chose God, man, God's going to bring about the things that you've been praying for and waiting for and fasting and believing and trying not to be weary and well-doing. See, we wouldn't have that in the word unless there be some times where we might be a little weary and well-doing because you're like, it's not working out the way I've been hoping and praying and believing, and I'm dealing with depression, rejection, anxiety, and traumas from childhood and what's going on currently. But I hear the Holy Spirit saying, because you chose me, because you chose God, because you chose not to go back to dating them guys, and for the gentlemen, because you chose not to go back to the past females that you used to deal with that you knew wasn't no good for you. Right? You remember they didn't bring you closer to God. They were bringing you further away. I hear God saying, because you chose to try me instead of what you have been doing from your past, because you chose that, I can now raise you up. And I can have you walking in the prosperity that you've dreamt about. I can have you now walking into that marriage that you prayed to God for, because it's going to build my kingdom. Anything that you choose God for, God is like, now I can use you to get my word out there and do the works that I need you to do for me. Because when you're doing for God, they make God look so amazing and so good that other people start saying, now, how did that happen for you? And you can say, oh man, it's the glory of God. And you could tell them about how you got to where you are, and you could share the story. That's the purpose of this whole thing, this walk of faith, you all. And I hear God saying, because you chose me, I'm going to choose now to go ahead and let you walk into things that you've been praying about, you've been fasting. I heard the Lord say, because you chose God, because you didn't choose to go back to the drinking and the smoking and the things that you used to use to cope with getting over certain situations, because you chose this. You chose God instead of these things. God's like, I've been chose you. And now I'm about to show you when you choose me, because we all get free will, right? So the free will is like, if you're choosing God, okay, outside of choosing what you normally, your flesh, your fleshly man would want to do, your fleshly spirit would have wanted to do, because you chose God instead. And for those last, I'm 38 now, them last 36, 37 years, you were choosing your way and how you wanted to do things. But because you chose God in the midst of that, oh my goodness, watch how God just raised you up, because you're choosing God when God already chose you. Isn't that a beautiful relationship? Wow. Congratulations to you for choosing God when you could have chose everything else. Give God that chance, you all. I'm so serious about giving God your yes. Even if you fall short and you're like, well, I gave God my yes, but I kind of messed up a little bit. God, like, I still choose you. I still choose you. So I'm talking to me while I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to you when I'm talking to me. I love you all. Remember to walk in purpose, on purpose, on purpose. You hear me? Go to work, God. I love you all, and have a beautiful, prosperous week. And always remember, God's like, because you chose me. Watch me work. Watch me work, yo. I love y'all. Peace.